A threat to justice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. And I'm not going to repeat a lot of the things that were already said here, but when this one African woman in the orange coat and black suit was speaking up here about her arrest, about being accused of a crime she never committed, of the abuse that she received at San Francisco County Jail, all on mistaken identity. I heard that and I felt like my heart sank.
Yeah.
So the real police brutality doesn't always take place outside of jail on these streets. It also takes place inside the jail. Oh man, the dude who screams like a girl, this guy cracks me up. Anyways, I'm not gonna say a lot of stuff that's been already said, but I'm gonna do a little poem that I wrote back in January of 1995 back on the East Coast that pretty much speaks to the reason why we're all here today. And cops tend to do not follow their own protocol that they've been given. They do not follow the laws that are already written in law books. What they do follow is an unwritten law. And that unwritten law is the only good cop that lives is a dead cop that keeps his mouth shut. Thrown to the wall and handcuffed with insurmountable force. You question the physical harshness used against you. Swung club to the spine, swung fist to the eye, and ran the pounds of kicks were the only response. Curbside justice, badge and a gun, eyes full of hatred, 5-on-1, unwarranted search, unwilling pawn, and a game of pinata where in lieu of a paper beast, a human ribcage gets smashed. Dick brain, domineering depraved, volunteer gun running, drug selling slave, protector, uniform fool, aggressor, rich man's tool. Which of these portrayals best fit he who circumvents the law he's sworn to uphold? The policeman or sheriff? Somewhere tonight, the unwritten law of brutality and hate will be carried out on unarmed innocents, on any one of us, tasting the pain born from arrogance, fascist grace, under a red, blue squad car light glow. The only good cop that lives is a bad cop who keeps his mouth shut, or so they say.
D. Allen.
And that unwritten law is the only law that cops tend to follow over and over again that leads to abuses, even to those in wheelchairs. And I turn this bullhorn over to a man who was at the March on Washington in 1963. Diamond Dave Whitaker.
Diamond Dave!
It's good that we need to be mixing up the poetry with the prose, the music, the dance, getting it on, getting it together. Still up for it, still down for it, still around for it, still going for it. We're not ready to be in for it all the way yet, is that right?
Right.
I usually say, yo, brothers and sisters, but today I say, good Martin, everybody.
Good morning!
Good Martin.
Good Martin.
And I was there in 1963 at the Lincoln Memorial, where I looked up and there he was saying, I have a dream. There was also a dream of mourning the death of Patrice Lumumba, which happened this day in 1961, I think. I was there when he said, I had a dream. Begin that trail way back then. The struggle that continues to doing this and learning, because it's what he had to say, that the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. And we can do more together than any of us can do on our own. Right! So what are we doing at these rallies? We're getting on the same page. Yeah. We're getting out of the box of oppression. Yes. And we're pushing the energy, pushing the envelope of struggle, of liberation. Because the path leads within, and the path leads without. and it cheerleads with you, brothers and sisters. And how does it work? Strangers become friends. Friends become family. Family becomes community. And community on the move. That's the movement we're talking about all these many years. It went all the way before Martin Luther King, and it continues to this day in this millennium, 2010, 1963, 2010. Seems like a long time, but a day like this, I feel like it was almost yesterday. Standing there with that 250,000 people, realizing we are making history, herstory, and hipstery.
Nice.
So here we be, as you see, still feeling free, saying what's so funny about peace, love, and understanding.
Nothing.
Power of the people, we're bringing it back. And so let the punk rock kids say, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah!
Let the hip hop kids say, word.
Word!
Let everybody say, right on.
Right on.
Thank you, brothers and sisters. Pass it on. Good, Martin.
Good Martin, Diamond Dave.
Thank you, sister. Who's next?